What's good, everybody? NFL All Access. Got a couple games coming at you today. Let's get started. First game, Seahawks at Bengals. It's a good game. I think it's one of the games of the week, other than the Patriots and the Cowboys. But it's definitely going to be a good game. I expect a lot, out of both teams. I know Marshawn is hurt right now. Normally I wouldn't do this, but I'm still picking the Seahawks. I'm still picking them because their defense, their elite defense, and I think Russell and Jimmy Graham and a couple of their receivers are going to do enough to get the job done. They have Thomas Rawls. Fred Jackson actually has a hamstring injury, so he's probably going to be questionable, limited time. But yeah, I definitely think that the Seahawks can make some noise. I think they'll win this game. I'm going with a score of 27-22. It's going to be close. It's going to be a gutsy battle, but I think at the end of the day, Seattle's going to pull it out 27-22. Next game, we got the Saints at the Eagles. Two bad teams right now, but in all seriousness, I mean, Drew Brees is there. I understand that, but this Eagles team has just been bad. And I just can't believe that they're going to be this bad the whole season. And I think against a Saints team that's ripe for the picking because they don't have a great defense. Their offense is kind of suspect. But, it's just Drew Brees. I think they'll get the job done. I think the defense is going to show up a little bit more today. I think the score is going to be, I think Philadelphia's going to score a lot of points today. I think it's going to be 30-21. I don't think it's going to be a blowout or anything, but I think it's going to be a close game. But I think Philly ultimately pulls it out 30-21. Next game, we got the Bears at the Chiefs. The Bears have just kind of been, everybody's like play toy, oh, let's get this win real quick. It's going to be the same today, man. Kansas City Chiefs had a couple hard games, but I mean, when you have to play Aaron Rodgers and Peyton Manning back to back, that's kind of crazy. Yeah, I mean, it's tough. They lost those two games. You're playing back to back. That's hard. But they'll definitely get back on track today. Get back to 500 going up against the Bears. I think Jamal Charles is going to have a big rushing game today. I'd say at least 100 yards. And then they've obviously got Jeremy Maclin and and Jason Avant and a couple of different receivers that can hit you. So I definitely think that it's going to be a good game. But I think ultimately, the Chiefs win this game. And I think I'm going with a score of 33-17. I think they'll win this one pretty easily. Next game, we got the Redskins at the Falcons. Man, I know the Redskins have a good rushing defense, but their passing defense is another story. They're good in the rush, but when you're going up against Julio Jones, that's not going. I don't see how they're going to stop him. I mean, I'm just saying, Julio Jones is on fire. And they're at home. I see the Falcons going 5-0. Julio Jones is a big game by 100 yards or more. Matty Ice, Matty Ryan does his thing a little bit. They get their running game. Maybe it gets muffled a little bit, but I think they'll ultimately do enough on offense to put up points with Julio Jones. And I think I'm going to go to score this one 30-17. I think, the Falcons are just a better team right now. Plus they have that man Julio Jones. Next game we got Jaguars at the Bucks. I think it's going to be a tight one just because I think the Jaguars do have some talent. But I just think the Bucks, even with Jameis throwing picks, he's going to play better today, obviously, because he's going against the Jaguars. Score of this one's going to be a tight, nasty, just drawn-out game to me. 24-17, Bucks. Next game, we got the Browns at the Ravens. The Browns have had their moments this year, with Josh McCown, with switching back and forth between Josh McCown and Johnny Manziel. They've had their moments. They have. But going against a Ravens team that's hungry, that's desperate, that's winning 3, nah, they're not winning. The Ravens winning this game. I think Steve Smith's actually he's injured right now, but you look at a couple of the other playmakers on offense, especially Justin Forsett. I expect to get big game out of him. Browns defense isn't, even though it's good, it's not exactly one of the best in the league, especially at rushing, defending the run. I just think that Joe Flacco, Joe Cool, is gonna get the job done again. He has a couple of receivers that he can throw to, but even with Steve Smith's out, he still has guys he can throw to as weapons. Justin Forsett can also catch too. So I think they're definitely gonna win that game. Obviously, about their defense. Their defense is elite. They have a couple guys on there that really, like Jimmy Smith, to really get after the ball. I think that's gonna make a difference today. And I think, I'm going with the score in the Ravens in this one. Let's go with a score of 34-24 Ravens. Next game, we got Buffalo and the Bills at the Titans. This is definitely gonna be an interesting one, man. It's a battle of the battle of two young teams. Tyrod Taylor, Marcus Mariota at the helm quarterback. I think Marcus Mariota is gonna have a good game. Even against this Bills defense, I do think even though he's a rookie, and Rex Ryan usually kills rookies. I think he's gonna have a good game. I don't think he's gonna have a great game, but I'm predicting about 20 points for the Titans. I think the Bills gonna do just enough, and then they're gonna score 24. I think it's gonna be a tight, close game, hard fought game, but I think ultimately the Bills put out 24-20. Next game, St. Louis at Green Bay. This is an interesting matchup just because the Rams always have had a good defense, but when you're going against that bad man Aaron Rodgers, especially on a Sunday afternoon, the Rams defense is definitely going to give them a couple problems because they have a great front seven, so they can rush the quarterback. But I'm telling you right now, they're going to wear it down in the third and fourth quarter. I see this game being a score of 30 to 21. You know why? Because even though they're not going to let Aaron Rodgers go crazy and score 50, they're going to wear it down, The offense isn't going to get the job done because that Green Bay defense is something to be respected. Remember I said that. That Green Bay defense is something to be respected. Like I said, 30 to 21 Green Bay. I don't even know if it's going to be that close. Arizona at Detroit. Lions need a win. Cardinals, they're trying to stay at the top of the NFC West. Going with the Lions. Why? Because of the way they lost last week. You either have one or two options. Either breaks you or makes you stronger. And I think you're going to see a showing out party from the Lions today. I think the Lions are going to get their shit together. I think they have Calvin Johnson, Megatron. They got a couple other guys like Golden Tate. And then defense, I know they're missing some key pieces, but they still have a decent enough defense, like guys like Ansah up front to get the job done, rush the quarterback. I got to go with them, man. I got to go with them. They haven't won yet. And then they're going to be desperate. I think they're going to be playing like they're desperate, like this is their last game, just like they were against Seattle. And I think the score of this game is going to be, it's going to be 28 to 20. And why do I say that? Because I think, just when you're desperate, when you're a team that's playing like that, it's very hard to beat you. And let's not forget, everybody keeps talking about this Cardinals offense like it's amazing. At the end of the day, you still got Carson Palmer as your quarterback. It's not Tom Brady, it's not Aaron Rodgers, it's Carson Palmer. So, yeah, it's nice. It's good offense. But I think they're gonna get some points put up on them today, especially going against Megatron. Next topic. Next, we got Patriots at Cowboys. Even if everybody was healthy for the Cowboys, I'm talking about Tony Romo, Dez Bryant, they had every single person that was supposed to be in training camp. I still wouldn't pick them because top to bottom, even if you count that, they might actually be more talented than the Patriots. That's the funny thing, but they don't have Tom Brady. Tom Brady's gonna get the job done, man. Tom Brady is just that good. I don't see any weakness in his game right now. He's like a robot. Tom Brady's going to throw for over 300 yards today, and he's going to kill this Cowboys team, man, because they can't hang with him. Now, I will give to their defense some respect. I don't think they're going to get annihilated, but I think 35 points is reasonable. He's going to score 35, man. I'm going to score 35 to 20 Patriots, and I hope it's not worse than that. I hope it's an interesting game because when Tom Brady gets hot, it's very hard to stop that. Next game, the Broncos at the Raiders. Broncos are good, right? They're a good football team. But problem is, they're a little soft. I'll say it. They're undefeated, but they're a little soft. I don't think they're going to lose this game, but I think being a division rival and going up against the Raiders, they're going to get punched in the mouth a little bit. I think it's definitely going to be a hard-fought game, but I think Denver Broncos is going to win this one 33-27, but I think it's going to be a tight one because this Raiders team is talented, and they're rough and tough. They're a little tougher than the Broncos, and they're going to punch them in the mouth, but ultimately Broncos have too much talent. They got Peyton Manning, 33-27, plus the number one defense in the league. The 49ers at the New York Giants for the Sunday night game. Usually I struggle with my picks with the G-Men just because they let me down so many times. It goes up and down with the emotions. I'm going with the G-Men tonight. Why? Because after what we've seen from Colin Kaepernick this season, how can I go with the 49ers? Colin Kaepernick has looked terrible. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. But Colin Kaepernick has looked terrible. He's just not in a position. He's not putting them in a position to win. And I have questions about their defense too. Yeah, they had Navarro Bowman. They have good individual players on that side of the ball, but they're not playing as a team, and they're giving up points. And the Giants have an explosive offense, man. Who's gonna guard Victor Cruz? Who? Nobody. I just don't see them losing this game. I think the Giants will win. I think they'll win actually not too bad, pretty easily. I think it's going to be a score of 34-20. I know maybe it'll be closer than that, maybe 34-24, but I'm thinking 34-20 just because the Giants are on. They're getting the job done tonight. They're getting business done tonight. And against this 49ers team that's a little weak and beaten up right now, 34-20, get it done. 34-20 Giants. We got one more game, Monday night game tomorrow. I'm gonna wait to make that pick until tomorrow. I'm gonna give you guys some updates tomorrow. Hit up the blog, subscribe, man. Just subscribe to the channel. Thank you again for watching. I'm excited. It's Sunday, so to me it's the best day of the week, and I'm excited to see some great games today. I'm gonna see some amazing games. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna be excited, and let's get it started, man. Have a good day, guys.